Here we have the La Zerba Gavi de Tassarolo, which is organic. And Beth, tell us about this wine and why it's different from Gavi de Gavi.
Gavi is quite a wide wine producing area in northwest Italy. In fact, it's known as the Chablis of the North due to the kind of crisp flavours and kind of lighter character of the grape variety that's used in the wine, Cortese. Within the Gavi wider region, there are a number of different villages that can add their name to Gavi. So one of them is the village of Gavi, so you have Gavi de Gavi. Another one is Tassarolo, so you have Gavi from the village of Tassarolo. All the villages show really, really high quality. They sometimes have their slight intricacies, but generally that you'll be getting the best out of the Gavi region and the quality of the Cortese grape variety, because within those specific villages, the yields will be reduced, so you should be giving a lot more concentration to the wine.
And what are we typically looking for in Gavi? What sort of flavours and aromas?
It tends to be quite citrusy, pear, like blossom notes. As I say, it can be quite a subtle wine, especially on the nose, so let's have a quick sniff.
Oh, definitely some citrus and pear.
Yeah.
Exactly, actually.
Yeah, the pear's actually jumping out the glass, isn't it? But it's quite ripe pear. It's not kind of crunchy pear.
It's lovely.
And so Gavi as a region is quite far in the north of Italy. There is some alpine influence from the north, which helps preserve that acidity. I mean, my mouth is really watering as I'm talking.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
But there's a really lovely delicacy to the palate as well. But having said that, it's got lovely length. I'm still getting those kind of floral notes on the finish.
Absolutely. I think Gavi is generally known as a very elegant, you said quite sort of subtle wine, but there's some real intensity here, isn't there?
There is.
Lovely flavours. And those will go really well. Our food match here, Abby's chosen an absolute classic match, a northwest Italian dish of pesto pasta. She's used tagliatelle or linguine, but also with green beans and potatoes, which is a very, very traditional Italian regional addition to the dish, and a very typical match with a Gavi. So again, the lightness and freshness and zippy citrus flavours will cut through the slightly oily pesto sauce and make for a really beautiful classic match, I'd say.
And I think despite the fact that it's delicate, you know, there is some concentration there that will go with those kind of robust kind of basil pesto-y characters.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, yeah, so what we've got here is a classic but really vivid example, and along with the food match, one of Italy's most elegant choices.